Who loves you, baby?
Now this is my style.
Yeah, he did. Sweet. We can kind of use him a little bit more as an off-healer. Strike Arts is fine. I don't want him casting his magic because things out here resist wind, so keep formation. Yeah, you can use free move, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. We want this on heal, and we'll just have to turn his spells off. Like Arrivederci and Windblade, because, like I said, those fire elemental guys resist wind, so we don't want him using that. Although it will be perfectly usable in the boss fight, but I don't think I'm going to have him in the boss fight.
Now this is my style.
Spinning around and around.
Let's go.
Please, I need you to succeed at cooking those. But yeah, these guys drop flare stones, the bats drop flare stones, the firebirds drop flare stones. The only things that don't are the red ropers. Pretty sure. Spinning around and around. Different enemy, and help allies. You can also pick different enemy. What's that, Estelle? Tri-slash? Although, I will say when she says un, deux, trois in Japanese, it's hilarious. Like Japanese people speaking French. They're really funny to me.
Alright.
Un, deux, trois. It's really funny. I'll show you guys New Game Plus, but for right now, it's just getting through a regular game. You wanna be a douchebag? Is that what you want? There we go, stolen flare stone. Give it to the beach. Oh, don't be a douche. Let me see. Condition, condition, and condition. Because she won't heal it for whatever reason. She decided to cast Nourish even though we're only missing 10% health. And that's what I'm talking about. Like sometimes, is the Tales game series any good? What is the best in the series? Thank you for the question, Crazy Aga. Yeah, I think they're good. Some of the newer ones aren't that great in my opinion, but this is one of my favorite games, as a matter of fact, in the series, Tales of Vesperia. So because if you've never played it, as a matter of fact, I think it's even better for someone who hasn't played any of the games before, because all of the stuff that they added will be really new to you, and it'll feel that much better. But I like a lot of the Tales games. I've played all of the ones that have come to the US, like on console, so I really recommend them. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, needed to use a magic lens. Did not want to do that. I needed to use a magic lens on this bat. But yeah, thanks for chatting. I hope I was able to answer your question. Let me see, what was my first favorite one? My first favorite one was Tales of Symphonia. That was the very first one I played. And that one they also released on PC, so if you have a PC, you can play it on Steam. That one was my first favorite. And that one's still probably my favorite of all time. But this game is in my top 3. This game, Tales of Symphonia, and Tales of the Abyss are my top 3 favorite Tales games.
Repeat.
I don't have playthroughs up of them now, but I'm planning on doing playthrough of all the games on this channel. So, ooh, I heard some people are saying that the first Tales games you play ends up being your favorite. Yeah, I guess I'm a good example of that. in terms of combat, like if we want to talk about specific things, like Tales of Symphonia is my favorite because that was the first one I played. And I think a lot of people say the same thing. But in terms of combat and what has more fun things to do in the game, either this game or Tales of the Abyss is better than Tales of Symphonia in that regard. But Tales of Symphonia has a really good story, it has really good characters. A really good game all around, and I recommend that one. And I think it's only $20 now on Steam. So if you're interested in playing, that's a good place to start. I started a playthrough of the very first Tales game called Tales of Fantasia. You can see that on my channel under Collections. I took a break from it when this game came out though. But if you want to see what the very first Tales game looks like, I have a couple of videos for that. And I think on my channel I have a little YouTube button that you can click there, and all of my videos are there too, if you ever want to see what the games look like and stuff. Once I'm done doing this game, I'll probably do a playthrough of Tales of Symphonia and all the other ones. I'll finish Tales of Fantasia as well. But yes, I really do like these games. These games are lots of fun for me.
Better stop plodding along.
Let me see. I want to get more into RPGs in general because recently I played a game called Terranigma and I thought it's going to be a good game, but I wasn't ready to how good it was. Yeah, that happens a lot. I hope you like these games. You should definitely try them if you're interested. I think they're really good RPGs. Definitely a good game for beginners. This game is actually a little bit hard though if you've never played it before, but once you get used to it, it's lots of fun. And if you like a more action style of battle system, then it's gonna be really fun for you. So right now we're about halfway through the whole game. I've been playing this game for over 20 hours at this point. Not in one day, but 20 hours total up to this point. So when I was done with my first playthrough of this game, it was about 113 hours, so lots of things to do in the game. You see? I would rather a game to be hard and challenging over super easy. Yeah, this game, you can make it super challenging if that's what you want to do. It's lots of fun. If you stick around, I stream 5 days a week, and you can see more of the game to see if you want to try it out for yourself.
That's what happens when I get serious.
But right now, the game is regular challenging, but you can make it even more challenging if you change the difficulty. Like right now, for example, we have easy, normal, hard. Even on normal, the game is pretty challenging. So that's a good thing. And I recommend it 100%. A very fun,
You'll be
good
gone
game.
soon enough.
And if you've never played it before, it's even better. Let me see. I need to use magic lens on these enemies. Like, there's so many things to do. Like, look at all the different enemies, secret boss fights to be had, stuff like that. So I really think it's a good game. It was my last favorite one of the series. Like, it's not my #1 favorite, but it was the last one that I really, really enjoyed playing. Because the games that came after have been a little too modern feeling. Like, they follow that pattern of, I don't know, it feels too short, or it's hard to describe. But when I start playing through all of them, it'll be more apparent. Which one has the best story? Ooh, that can be kind of rough. My personal favorite story-wise is Tales of the Abyss. I think that the story is similar to a lot of RPG stories, but I just think the way that it's handled is really good. So Tales of the Abyss. that one might be tricky to find because
Resound, O cry of victory!
it's an older game at this point. But Tales of the Abyss, you might be able to find it on Nintendo 3DS, which they ported to. I'm not a fan of the 3DS version though. If you still have a PlayStation 2, look for Tales of the Abyss on that. And it's a really good game.
I'll make this quick.
Yeah, I've collected all the ones, all of the main ones, none of the handheld ones, but I've collected all of the main ones for console. Hopefully one day they'll bring Tales of the Abyss to PC, but I don't know if that'll happen. But yes, Tales of the Abyss is a really good story.